So what makes zero? That's the lesson that we practiced today. And I'm going to go through how to do this. So writing the algebraic expression shown on the mat, I start with the top and I'm going to write what I see. So I see x plus negative x plus negative 2 plus 1. That's all the things that I saw on the top. Oop, go back there. That's a plus. And now when I go to the bottom, I'm going to put my minus sign. And then parentheses, and I'm going to write exactly what I see. I see 3 negatives, so negative 3 plus an x. Okay. Now when I build this, I have my x tile here, and then I have a positive up top and a positive down here. I have one positive unit tile on the top, and then I have 2 on the negative, 2 negatives on the top, and a couple on the bottom. So I have 3 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and 2 on the top. Okay, so we learned how to make 0 pairs. So we can make 0 pairs by taking off the same tile as long as they're on separate sides of the tile mat. So this is the same tile as this. So they are on separate sides of the tile mat, so I can take those off. That's one way to make 0, because this is a -1, and then this says to take the opposite of -1. So this would actually technically be a positive, so I can take both those off. I'm going to do that again with this. I'm going to take off this negative x because it's on the bottom, and this positive x because when I combine those, if they're on separate sides of the tile mat, that means they equal 0. And then another way to make zeros is if it's on the same side of the tile mat and they are different, the other, different sides of the tiles, that makes 0 as well. -1 plus 1 makes 0. So what I'm left with here is, negative x. That's what's on the top, but then on the bottom, so I'm going to put on the bottom, I have 2 negatives. So simplified is going to be negative x minus -2, or negative x plus. Now it says to build this. So I'm going to start by building this. So I see that this is on the top. So I need 3 x's. And that's all that's on the top. And then when I get to here, this says build on the bottom. And it wants me to build 2 x's on the bottom. So I'm going to put those on the bottom. And then it also says to put 4 unit tiles, positive unit tiles on the bottom. So there's my 4 unit tiles. Okay. So now I'm going to take 0 pairs off. The only thing I can actually take off is I have an x on the top and an x on the bottom. So that's a 0 pair. Another x on the top and an x on the bottom. And what I'm left with is 1x. And then minus 4.